what you're looking at is pound cake. We're going to learn today how to make pound cake. Not the kind that you buy in the stupid supermarket. And the Crumb Boss is going to show you.
Pound cake!
Yeah, pound cake.
Pound cake.
Does it weigh a pound?
That's a very interesting,
Whenever I heard pound
story. And
here
the
we go.
reason why it's called pound cake is because it consists of 4 ingredients. If you take a pound of butter, a pound of sugar, a pound of eggs, and a pound of flour, you get pound cake. Where the ratio is 1 to 1 to 1 to 1, and you will not fail, and you will get it. Now, my recipe is not that. We tweaked it and made it really good, and I've added cream cheese to mine and vanilla extract and like that. So, but back in the day, like originally when...
So a pound cake weighed 4 pounds then?
Right, exactly.
But now a pound cake doesn't weigh 4 pounds.
Well,
like
right.
This finished pound cake here, I can pick it up.
Yeah.
That's because I box.
That one weighs about a pound.
Well, that's because I box, and I'm kind of a disciple of iron, but it's okay. But you are a full disciple of iron.
Right, I am.
Yes.
So I can handle 4 pounds of cake.
Because you can, what is it, deadlift?
Deadlift.
240 pounds of pound cake.
Maybe that would be my incentive to get it to really get it good.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, are we ready?
Lift 240 pounds of pound cake. Oh my God.
Well, today we're probably going to make just 1 pound cake.
Okay. 1 pound of pound cake?
1 pound of pound cake, yeah. I've cut the recipe down.
Because you cut down the pounds. Uh-huh.
So, I've cut this recipe down to make 1 home version so that you can make 1 loaf only. So, as I said, our recipe is a little jazzed up. It's a little bit more rich. It's really delicious. We've added some cream cheese to our recipe.
Oh.
So it's basically a creamed method. It's very simple. This is actually what you call an alternating creaming method because you're going to alternate the liquid.
I have a question, though. You know, some people have said to me, they said, how come you don't wear gloves?
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah, good
and
question.
I watch some of those other, you know, baking shows on TV, and they don't wear gloves either. Okay. Why is that?
Well, I do wear gloves.
Yes.
I don't always wear gloves, though. And Board of Health rules are that you have to wear gloves if what you are touching is readily consumable. For example, if I'm decorating cakes and I'm putting edible pieces on there, I wear gloves.
Okay.
If I am mixing a recipe with raw ingredients, raw sugar, raw flour, I can touch this as much as I want to. You want to know why? Because it's going to go into the oven and get baked. Board of Health rules. I've got the certificates, everybody.
Okay, so that's why. Because some people have written in and said, oh, why doesn't Gretchen wear gloves?
I absolutely wear gloves whenever I am touching something. If I was to touch this pound cake here right now, I would put gloves on because it's already been baked. It's ready to be consumed.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so that's your answer, all the people that have said, why doesn't the Crumb Boss wear gloves? And if you notice on some of the shows,
I do wear gloves.
They don't wear gloves.
No, but if you notice on some of my shows, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
exactly.
It all depends on what I'm making and like that.
All right, so that's your answer to that question. Okay, we take questions here. We do. We take questions.
Okay, so what I've got here is my butter and my cream cheese.
Butter and cream cheese.
And as I explained in my last video when I made the New York style cheesecake, you guys are going to have such a better time mixing your ingredients when they're room temperature.
Room temperature, and don't put the air conditioning on really cold. Like in my house, it's 30 below. In the winter, it's 100, and in the summer, it's 30 below.
All right. So butter and cream cheese together. It's creamed. It's really soft. They're both now at the same consistency. The butter looks just like the cream cheese and vice versa. Now I'm going to add in this sugar. You can add it in all at once. I'm going to cream it together. You could go ahead and do a pound of butter, pound of eggs, pound of flour, pound of sugar. You
could eat the whole cake, gain 4 pounds, make a video of you doing it, and send it to us.
Families were so much bigger back then, and so 4 pounds of pound cake was nothing.
Now everybody's divorced and single. Everybody's
so this is the single person's version of pound cake. You mix this at your house, you eat it all alone with your cat, you're good.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right, that's the last addition of flour.
Okay. There we go. Whoops, it's like a little snowstorm.
All right, and now you have it. There is your pound cake.
Okay, and now what do you do with that?
Then I'm going to...
There you go. You take it off.
This is some pan grease. We've got like probably 50 pounds.
Now this looks like a special pan you're using.
This is a loaf pan.
A loaf pan.
Yep, see that?
Okay.
And you want to coat your pan really well.
It's like you're painting it.
Yeah.
You're like a little artiste.
Yes, I am.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Like that.
And then you're going to take your ingredients.
Yep.
And then you're going to put it into the pan. Now, let me ask you this. What do you bake the 1 pound cake at?
Standard baking temperature for a lot of these things is
Yes.
about 325 to 350 degrees.
All right, but now if I was making a 4 pound cake, I would need a bigger pan.
A bigger pan.
And do I have to cook it longer?
Longer and probably lower temperature.
Probably lower. Longer and lower.
Now, do you see how this is a perfect size for 1 loaf here?
Yes.
Wow, this was good. I didn't test this out before. I'm so excited that it actually works.
There she goes. Okay,
And
good.
it's going to look like this when
And
we're
it's
done.
gonna come out like gold, and it comes out like golden brown on
See,
top.
because I'm so used to making like 18 of these at a time, so that when I go to cut down a recipe for one for home use,
Yes.
I'm like excited that this actually it works.
Exactly, yeah, because you're used to seeing all
Yeah,
these. All right,
right,
so
so-
here you go. You got the one, you got the 1 pound cake made by the Crumb Boss. This is it, and this is going to go into the oven. And over here, this is the finished one right here. And you also learned in this video what's how to make all this. Okay, so there you go. A pound cake made by the Crumb Boss. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking at right now is the Crumb Boss's famous vanilla pound cake. And you might be thinking to yourself, what in God's name, why are they doing this video again? Well, we're doing this video again because I talked too much in the other video and a bunch of people complained. So now I'm not going to say anything, and we're going to imitate all the other boring channels out there. Are you ready to watch the Crumb Boss not be interviewed and just make a recipe all by herself? Ready, set, go.
Hey everybody, Crumb Boss here. Thanks for watching Crumb Boss TV. Today we're going to show you how to make vanilla pound cake. What you're going to need is your KitchenAid mixer. You will need some cream cheese and some butter, both softened to the same consistency at room temperature. I'm going to put that into my mixer bowl and get that going on, there's the spoon, on medium speed, and I'm going to mix them both together now. To my creamed butter and cream cheese mixture, I have some granulated sugar. I'm going to start adding that in. Kind of slow, kind of fast, kind of medium. I'm not really like dumping it in. I'm just giving it a chance to incorporate a little bit. Okay, and you're going to let that go until you can no longer see the dry sugar down there, and it's getting a little bit lighter in color. It's getting fluffy. How's it going filming like that? Everyone's gonna hate it. I wish I had a mirror right here so that they could actually see the faces that you're making. She wants to say stuff so bad. Like when I said it looks like cottage cheese and it breaks, she's like, she wants to throw up. Which normally she would be doing if everybody didn't say, Steph, shut up. Anyway, guys, I added the 1 egg. Now I'm going to add my other egg.
Okay, so we're going to interrupt here because...
How'd you like that?
Yeah, how'd you like that, you suckers? Okay, I didn't talk, and I decided not to talk, and it was really dry and boring and whatever.
That's what you'll get if Steph, the producer, isn't behind the camera, guys. So you know what? You got to take the good with the bad.
Exactly.
We've got great recipes. You've got to put up with us talking and laughing.
Exactly. Vanilla pound cake.
Talking and
Go
laughing.
gain some more weight. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, this is our show. Either take it or leave it or get off our channel. We don't care.
Last egg's going in.
Good.
Yeah, good. Get in there.
I need a glass of water.
Okay, we're almost done. This is how quick this recipe
But I'm
goes.
thirsty.
Okay.
See? Has nothing to do with the recipe.
That's right.
Yep.
It's just the ADD stuff.
Yep.
I have some bacon.
Oh, okay. And what about you?
I'm
Miss
totally that.
Organized Gretchen?
I'm totally
Yeah.
If I wasn't so busy working, I'd be all over the joint.
Yep. Okay, there we
All right,
go.
I got my flour and my baking powder here, and
Yes.
a little bit of salt. I'm going to add this all at once into my mixture.
Okay.
And that's how easy you have pound cake, guys.
So if you can, then you bake it at 375 degrees.
About 350 is better for this recipe because it does take a longer time to bake. So if you're at such a high temperature like that, you're going to have a really brown, over-baked pound cake, and the center won't be baked. So let's stick it with 350, it's probably going to take close to 40 minutes to bake.
Well, in my country, I can't figure out how to even put it on an oven. Okay?
I would believe that with some of the emails.
All right, so let's put the lard in the pan.
Yeah, do you guys remember how to make pan grease?
How to make pan grease.
All right, here's the pan grease. I want to get some of that really nice into my pan here. I don't really need that much. All right, get all the sides. You want to make sure this pound cake releases when
it looks
it's
like
done.
shaving cream.
Yeah, maybe it is shaving cream.
Okay, nice.
All right, so you want to grease your pan, and then we're just going to pour that batter in here.
Okay. And that's how you make vanilla pound cake, part 2, redo on Crumb Boss TV. So if you want to watch a boring YouTube channel, go somewhere else. This is Crumb Boss TV, and this is the Crumb Boss.
This is how we do it.
And I am the producer, and that's it.
So shut up and bake, you dope.
Shut up and bake, you dope.
Here you go. Believe it or not, guys, this is going to double in the oven with that extra addition of baking powder. Yeah, goes from this to that in 10 minutes with the Crumb Boss.
This to that.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.
Or you could get with this,
or
and you
can
could
eat that.
I'm gonna. Okay, go ahead.
Because this is where it's at.